What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Yet again, in another article in BoxingScene.com, I'll leave the link below in the description. Deontay Wilder states that he thinks Anthony Joshua quit. Now, but he added this with that, okay? He said, in my opinion, Joshua quit. As a fighter, looking in, reading the body language, he quit. I'm sad to say he quit. I don't think he's a quitter, but he quit that night. Okay? And Joshua's own post-fight explanation of his defeat was simply that his performance didn't go to plan, as he insisted he could still walk with my head held high like a champion. Okay? Deontay, back to him, he says, I think Ruiz beat him too easily. I don't think Joshua knows how he lost right now. And, of course, he went on to say that he wants to fight Joshua in the future. He wants to know by the end of his career that he's fought everybody that was on top, everybody that had a buzz, everybody in the heavyweight division. Well, that's one of his goals as of right now. And what do I say to that? First of all, I say that he's already behind. I think that Deontay Wilder, if he wanted to fight the best, I don't think he fought the best. I don't think he was allowed to fight the best. Everyone knows that. The Klitschko fight was available for years, people, and that fight didn't go anywhere, okay? Shelly Finkel made it public record that, hey, no, I will not put Deontay Wilder in with Klitschko. So, I will not put Deontay Wilder in with Klitschko whatsoever. He made that public record. He said that publicly. That is a fact, 100% fact. You can't make anything else out of that. He wouldn't let Deontay shine because he didn't believe in Deontay. But that is Deontay's management, though. Now, back to Deontay's statements towards Anthony Joshua. He said, reading the body language, he quit. I'm sad to say he quit. I don't think he's a quitter, but he quit that night. Okay, this is what bothers me about this. This would be cool. This would be acceptable. This would show someone's honest take on the fight that night, the things that happened within the fight, the way he explained it. The way he explained it is the body language. He quit. Like he's seen something with Joshua that made him think he quit that night. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that because that's your assessment. That's you from the outside looking inward, looking at the ring and saying, okay, well, no, he quit to me. This would be good and this would be easy to believe. It would be believable if it wasn't for this. If this was the first time he made this assessment, if he took a look at that and said, no, his body language don't look right. And then he let that be public record, say that publicly like he said. But this, dude, that damn fight is damn near 2 months old. And now you're doing an article about what you saw, his body language. He quit. I'm sad to say he quit. Okay. Well, if that's the case, if you were sad to see him quit, what about this when you said it on June 2nd? You said this. He wasn't a true champion. His whole career was consistent of lies, contradictions, and gifts. Facts, and now we know who was running from who to this day. Okay. Now, that was his first tweet about Anthony Joshua. Do you see the difference between what he said then, June 2nd, to what he's saying now, which is today, Friday, no, actually This was the 26th, right? So this is a few days old. So damn near 2 months later, you're saying how sad you are to see that he quit. Why were you sad at all? You didn't seem sad the night. If anything, you seemed happy. You were kicking a person while he was down. He wasn't a true champion. His whole career consisted of lies, contradictions, and gifts. Okay? Facts, and now we know who was running from who. Okay? So he threw his little spiel on at the end like, yeah, well, he was running from me the whole time. Now he's talking about fighting. Now he's, I don't think he's a quitter, but I think he quit. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you, dude, be consistent with what you're saying. You know, when Wilder made that comment, I was thinking like, damn, that's a shitbag move. But like, hey, he decided to go that route. Deontay was like, fuck it. Fuck him. He wasn't a true champion anyway. Fuck him and feed him grits, right? He didn't care. And now we know who was running. Yeah, it was low. It was below the belt, but it's the route he decided to take. Okay? I can accept that. I can respect that because that's how he decided to spend this. He didn't spend it towards the UK fans. He didn't spend it towards, oh man, he can get back up, which he did say later on. But that day, we seen what his true intention was. And normally the first thing you do in your first impression of something is normally your most honest one. And I think his honest one was the one that he left June 2nd. Saying he wasn't a true champion. His whole career consisted of lies, contradictions, and gifts. That's what he felt. And we knew who was running. Why? Because the animosity's real. Now, the things have changed in the heavyweight division. Now he's sitting back and thinking about what he said. Thinking about, damn, all that money's going to go down the toilet if Anthony Joshua doesn't win. If I can't fight him. Right? He'll never admit that. But to say that Anthony Joshua quit, to say, oh, well, he's not a quitter, he just quit that night. Okay, now you're trying to patch up some of the shit you said earlier. You know what I mean? So it's like, he quit. He proved it. He wasn't a real champion. Now you're saying, oh, he's not. No, he's not a quitter. He just quit that night. Well, damn, if you steal something, aren't you a thief? If you kill someone, aren't you a murderer? Right? And if you quit, aren't you a quitter? You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? So you can try to make words and make things up, patch shit up, damage control. That's all it is. But why do you think that he's doing that now? Why do you think that he's trying to say encouraging words towards Anthony Joshua now? Because he realizes that the money that Anthony Joshua generated, the money that he could generate, the money that he can make is by far more than any money that he can make with any other heavyweight, any other opponent that he can face. He knows that. He knows now I got to patch this shit up. Now I got to resell this shit. Now I got to tell everyone about, hey, I told Anthony Joshua he'll regret that $50 million. I told people. Why do you think he's still talking about that if Anthony Joshua already has his opponent? Deontay Wilder already has his own 2 opponents. Why do you think he's trying to plant seeds or new seeds of a potential fight between him and Anthony Joshua? Think about that. Why do you think that? Money. Because somebody on that side of the street in his camp told him, Wilder, we fucked up. The biggest fight we could have made looks like it's going to take longer to make, regardless of whose fault it was. Okay? They knew they had an opportunity to make a lump sum of money, generational money, and they didn't take it. And then what happened? That opportunity fled, okay? It was canceled by a 6'2" Mexican that loves Snickers. See what I'm saying? And he knows that, damn, Tyson Fury, he knows what that money really generated. Only he knows what he pocketed, truly. And Tyson Fury don't matter anyway, right? Because he donated his shit to charity. So don't matter what he made. But he was looking at the comparison, and there's no comparison. Anthony Joshua is where the money is in the heavyweight division. If you're a middleweight to super middleweight to light heavyweight, you know the money is with Canelo Alvarez. Okay? So in the lower weight classes, I don't really know who's the cash cow. They don't really have one in the lower weight classes as of now. No one's created and generated that amount of money, down there. But hopefully there will be a superstar at that division somewhere. The one that does make that type of money, like Canelo and Joshua and stuff like that. But anyway, it's just strange to me how the Bronze Bomber switched up his story, switched up his tone, switched up the way he talked about Anthony Joshua, because according to June 2nd, he didn't respect him at all. As a champion, he's a liar, he's contradicting, and he was received gifts, okay? And I think that was the honest Deontay. You guys tell me who you think Deontay truly is. Is he the person that wrote this June 2nd, or it was the person that wrote this July 26th, which was Friday? But anyway, you guys tell me. Of course, I'll leave both links below in the description box. Let you guys read them up. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace. Oh, and stay tuned for a live stream. I am going live after uploading this video, so stay tuned for that. Same topic, so we can further investigate. You guys been Counterpunch. Peace.